me. So honestly, I don't know if I'll be honest. I don't know if I'll be posting like on YouTube to actually care. I'll probably just pop out here and there, just speak on pieces of fiction I've been enjoying or hating. Cause hey man, appreciate the feedback on my last video. Crazy thing is, the ending of AOT is still trash. They put out some new pages. They're also trash. Look, man, I'm not even gonna talk on that. I'm past that. Now we out here experiencing better fiction. You see, we talking about Vinland today. AOT was a waste of time, and we moving on. But hey, man, Vinland Saga. Listen, man, I watched Vinland Saga a while ago, but I had to make the dreaded decision. All of us anime lovers, we do it. Should I read the manga? Should I just wait? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, listen. Some anime and manga, you can wait because the art ain't nothing special. Dialogue is okay. But some manga, you gotta remember, some manga doesn't know that they can get an anime adaptation. Vinland came out 05, right? The Berserk to the World, the Vagabonds, like, these manga, the art style is so great. You know what I'm saying? Great dialogue. This is amazing. Like, these are great mangakas. Like, shout out to Kimura for Vinland Saga. His art style is amazing. What he's doing with Vinland is really, really special. So, hope he can finish his story over the next few years. And RIP to Mirror, man. That shit is sad, bro. Mirror is a legend. Berserk will always be remembered. I hope they can end it, but I think unless Mirror left notes for Berserk to be ended, I think it should be untouched. But yeah, man, RIP to Mirror. But we talking about Vinland today, man. I said, like, I'm gonna talk about season 1 for a little bit and get into what to expect, because the upcoming arc called the Farmland arc / Slave arc will be a character study for the ages. You heard it here first. It is, I'm telling you. So as I was saying, season 1 of the anime, on the surface, it's just like, you know, Vikings, cool action, gore, violence. It's anime Vikings, bro. This is whatever. It's cool. But that's not what it's trying to portray. It's portraying the cruelties of war. It's not trying to glorify it. So certain people, because at the end of the day, it's anime. I kind of wish it wasn't an anime, but it is what it is though, because I feel like anime, it can't really see past the action aspect, like action heads, bro. But it's like, even with Vinland being very action-packed, it had like a lot of battle of philosophies and ideals, right? It showed the cruelties of the world of war, the kind of the negatives of chasing empty revenge, because you see Thorfinn going on this like bad path, right? But just in general, like Vinland Saga season 1, it may seem like this action-packed, cool anime. Nah, bro, it's much more than that. Some anime is that, but Vinland Saga, from the start, it was already diving into a lot of deep a lot of deep character aspects, and it even developed characters a little bit. But in season 2, in this arc, straight up, it's not going to be as action packed. So I feel like some people may not like take too much into it and like it, but it's like, bro, if you can't, that's you, bro. But it's unfortunate, because I honestly would rather that, because Vinland Saga season 1 I rated a 9, right? But coming up, season 2 of the Slave arc will be a 10. Character development, like I think this Vinland Saga season 2 coming up, Thorfinn's development, you will see as anime only for watching this video, it will be one of the best ever, right? Like, truly, it's a special development. And by the way, I don't know, I should have said it earlier, but if you haven't watched Vinland, man, go ahead and watch it, man. It's a great show. It's obviously historical. It's very historically accurate, mostly about Thorfinn Karlsefni, the main character, and his path to Vinland. But season 1, that's the crazy thing about season 1. It is just the prologue. It's just scratching the surface. So that's what's so special, because season 1 is amazing. But when I heard it's a prologue, I'm like, yeah, because we haven't seen Thorfinn's journey. Because remember, this was not supposed to be his path. Thor's dying took him off his path of being this, from like when Thorfinn was a kid, he wanted to be a sailor. Like when Leaf came around telling him stories, he wanted to be a sailor and explore the world. But when Thor's died, his whole life got flipped upside down, man. So season 2, oh my goodness, man, I cannot wait, man. Yeah, so Vinland Saga is a story of, you know, like an overview, the story of Thorfinn, right? And how this just horrible chase of revenge, man, just consumes him. And at first you're like, yeah, man, fuck Askeladd, but let's go kill him. But after a time, you're like, bro, this is going nowhere. Every time you fight him, you're not gonna beat him. You use emotion, and it's actually depressing to see him just going down the path deeper and deeper. And it gets to a point where he can't leave. And it's actually kind of intriguing, because when Askeladd dies, right? And by the way, that is one of the greatest antagonists I've ever, like, in any piece of fiction. He is like, he's a scumbag, but you just love to hate that dude. What a great character, man. Lucius Artorias, bro. What do you, come on, man, the king, G. You feel me? But yeah, Askeladd is that man, bro. But RIP to him. But yeah, I was saying, so his drive for revenge, you like see how he consumes it. When Askeladd finally dies, man, like, you see Askeladd ask him, what do you even plan to do with your life? You have no idea, right? Because your whole life has been killing me. He tells him, like, that moment is so beautiful. Like, look, man, become a true warrior, son of Thor's, man. Like, go do your own thing. And then it's like, I want same thing about season 2 too revealing, but going into season 2, think of season 2 and this amazing character study and development as Thorfinn answering that question. What do you plan to do? Right? And you're gonna see how he just blossoms into his own man, and he just resembles his dad so much. I mean, I'm not going to say too much. I might have a manga section for my manga readers and stuff, but just in general, man, just Thorfinn's development in this season coming up too, right? Season 2. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be crazy, man, because the dudes you saw in season 1, the tone switch is gonna, I said it earlier, the tone switch is gonna turn some people off, but it's like, man, it should not, bro. Like, character development is just, character development to me is just, I appreciate it so much, man. Like, it's great to see how a writer can just portray that, like how I mean, character development is a real thing, even in your real life, like how the obstacles around you and how the environment molds you into a different person, for the better or for the worse, you know? You feel me? That's kind of the reason I love the AOT so much, man. The character development of prior, you know, one of the greatest MCs of all time, Eren Yeager, was truly something to behold. Just for it to mean nothing and be taken away is just, oh man, that whatever, fuck AOT. But yeah, I really, for me, I really appreciate character development. So that's why season 2 for me, it is clear, like the farmland arc compared to the prologue arc season 1, yo, farmland is an easy 10 for me. Prologue could never hit 10. You wanna know why? Because Thorfinn's character, it was something more needed. We all like, we didn't hate Thorfinn, but it's like, Thorfinn, please shut up, bro. It's like at a point where it's like, at first you're like, yeah, let's go kill him. You killed your dad. You feel the rage with him, but it's like, bro, it's been years. Go home to your family, bro. Like, it's so frustrating. But thing is, you get mad at Thorfinn, but it's like, you understand. It's not that easy to let go of it. But you see the depression he goes into at the end of the season when he has no choice. And now he has to find his purpose. And that's why in this season, when he finds his purpose, I'm not going to say shit, right? For my anime onlys, right? It is so satisfying to see him blossom into this, bro. I'm just fanboying right now. But I love Vinland, man. And for me too, I really love Vinland Saga because I watched Vikings, the TV show. I really enjoyed that. So it's like seeing a different take on Vikings is cool too, because Vinland is trying to go against the grain, show a different route, showing Thorfinn Kostafeni, who's a real person, who's hell bent on creating this utopia of peace, Vinland, right? And obviously a lot of Vikings, bro, Viking nature is so like, bro, they look at war as like candy. It's just like nothing to them, man. And they're horrible people at the end of the day. So I like how Vinland tries to push that to you. And the way they show these moments, like, it's crazy. And for going back to season 1, the philosophy of certain characters and how they portray it to me is so great. And that's why I said earlier, if the only thing you saw from season 1 was cool action and, you know what I'm saying, bro, it's Vikings, bro, it's so, no, there's so much more. Like the philosophy that that Canute, right, that femboy, yo, by the way, Canute's development in season 2 also, yeah, you're not ready for that. Canute is, hey, I looked it up too, Canute's development is also historically accurate. Canute ain't playing. That's all I'm gonna say. Canute is not playing in season 2. There's slave art coming up, farmland. But so with Canute, he says this thing where this is one of the, it's the craziest, like, bro, it's one of the best I've heard. He says that love is discrimination. It's like, at first you're like, what? But then he says, like, look, bro, Ragnar allowed an entire village to die out of his love for me. It's like, damn, bro, because it's like, it's real, because your love for a person may lead you to do horrible things. So at the end of the day, love can really be discrimination against others, because, man, love can drive you to do some things, bro. So that philosophy, when Canute was saying that to the priest, nah, that stuck with me. So, like, I think at Vinland Saga, Vinland Saga, like the season 1, man, it was just, look, man, it's like I didn't think it could get better. But when I saw the end of season 1, I'm like, it's a prologue, bro. This is the prologue. I had to read the manga. The thing is, I was stubborn, just like we all are. I said earlier, I didn't read the manga. I'm like, I'm gonna wait. But now it's been too long. I was mad about AOT. I heard people saying Villain's manga was good, so I went ahead and read it. Right now, I'm almost caught up with the manga. It's still going on, by the way, but it's really good, man. Just seeing Thorfinn's journey after the farmland arc and how he developed into his own man, you know. But so with the slave arc coming up, you're gonna be introduced to some great fleshed out characters, around 4 to 5 great characters. You're gonna love them a lot, man. A lot of good characters, that some great fighters, some just great people in general. It's gonna be sad too, man. Like this is gonna be a depressing arc, because I'm saying you're gonna see some characters, mainly Thorfinn, go from the lowest of the lows to highest of the highest. So throughout the season, watching it's gonna be a surreal experience. And by the way, like, don't get it twisted. I'm right now I'm spewing this, like, don't expect like an immense level of like action in season 1. Yes, don't expect it, but there is still action. This is Viking. This is still Vikings, bro. So you're gonna still get some moments of, you know, the Viking fuckery. a lot of crazy fight scenes. My mom here just know. But when y'all see my boy Thorgil and Snake, 2 of the new characters I was talking about, Thorgil and Snake, man, stop playing. So there will be some great action like season 1, just not as much. We're focusing on Thorfinn, you feel me? So yeah, so there will be action. So I wanted to put that there. Obviously there will be a good amount of action. Somebody like Thorfinn trying to go against the grain it's unheard of, and he's a Viking. And Norse, like, bro, the Vikings are just violent people. Like, it's like, you think of it as normal, but it's like, it is normal for them, like the raping, the pillaging, and all this senseless violence, the lust for war. But bro, they're horrible people, man. So I like how Vinland tries to, you know, show that Thorfinn was always trying to be different. He starts out, you see in season 1, he is brute, bro. Just a cocky teenager who's just killing just to kill Askeladd. But in season 2, you're gonna see him trying to atone for his sins, going through PTSD, man. You're gonna see it all, because you see the effects in season 1 on how he just didn't care. He was just hell-bent on killing Askeladd, man. So if you are a character development junkie like I am, season 2 will be something to behold. Many hold it as one of the greatest manga arcs of all time, one of the greatest arcs ever in anything, but it is for good reason. Because if you love storytelling, you're not just the action head like some anime fans are, unfortunately, you're gonna see season 2 as something really, really special, man. It's as simple as that, you know. I think some people, as manga readers, you know, they say that prologue and the farmland arc, really, Vinland could have ended after the farmland arc, but right now people say it's kind of dragging on. I don't think so. I think I really appreciate everything so far. I haven't gotten to the end of the manga yet, like caught up, but I think everything after chapter 100, if you're a manga reader, has still been good to me. So I'm just really hyped to see and excited to see how Yukimura ends his story. And so far, man, it's been a great read. Like, honestly, Vinland is probably I mean, let me think. I think Vinland's in my top 5 right now of pieces of fiction, mostly a lot of anime right now. But I think I really, like, number 1 for me right now is Chainsaw Man, bro. I love Chainsaw Man. If you haven't read that, go read that. Anime coming soon. Chainsaw Man is great. I said Vinland Saga is up there, and then also JJK. Jujutsu Kaisen is really good. I also like Tokyo Revengers, and then what's it called? Tokyo Revengers. And I love One Punch Man. One Punch Man manga, the anime, that's another one too. I keep saying the whole dilemma of like waiting for the anime. Bro, please, I beg of you, go and read the manga. Because I don't know what the anime is going on with right now, but they take too long to give y'all that product. Season 2 was okay. I didn't think the animation was that bad. Season 1 is definitely better. But Murata's art for One Punch Man is breathtaking. So if you love One Punch Man, you're watching this video, bro, go ahead and read the manga. Do not wait for the anime, man. Look, man, this video is really just talking about Vinland's future, you know, and just trying to advocate for the manga bros, man. Like, go read it. I'm trying to get y'all. I'm trying to put y'all on. Read the manga. It's gonna change your life. Manga is amazing, man. You know what's so sad though? Like in Thorfinn's blind rage for revenge, like his whole chase. Think about it. The person he's getting revenge for would not want this for him. It's crazy, but that's the truth. Thors would not want this for him. He even says it in the anime. Like I forgot the episode, but he legit says, "Dude, bro, what are you doing? Go home to nah, bro. Go home to your family. Like, why are you chasing revenge from me? I wouldn't want this." But he's just so angry that man, he just goes down. So season 2, for a lot of people, why I said for me, Vinland couldn't be a 10 because Thorfinn's character was just like revenge. But everything else was so good, so that it was okay. But now you're gonna see this is Thorfinn's story. At the end of the day, it always was his story, but it kind of got sidetracked because it's like setting up the political and war aspect of it, the throne and stuff, and Canute, ask for that, you know what I'm saying? Thorkel is still that dude, big ass, Thorkel big as shit, bro. But so yeah, so with all that going on, you know, I need season 2. I don't know what they doing right now. They're taking a little bit too long for me. I need that to drop. And please, with studio, I need a full adaptation. I don't need no like berserk business. I need a full 4 to 5 season adaptation over the next decade. Please, I want to see my man Thorfinn's story animated. You know what I'm saying? In person, like I want to see that, man. I really love Thorfinn. That's my guy, bro. I just love to see my man's happy, bro. That's my guy, man. Like the same way I used to feel about Eren, I feel about Thorfinn ×2, honestly. Because at the end of the day, Eren's always been a dickhead, though. Eren's a horrible person. You gotta realize with Attack on Titan, like, even though you may like Eren, you're not supposed to like him, but you love his development. But Thorfinn is different now. Thorfinn is like on right now a path of righteousness that I really appreciate, man. His path right now of trying to do the right thing in his own way, trying to create a paradise, obviously Vinland, in his ideal way. It's difficult. The manga readers know. I want to do a manga section of like specifically talking about moments in the season, but I ain't gonna do that. But that's it. Just know base, you know what I'm saying? He gotta build himself up now. He is the lowest of the low. Kind of a spoiler, but bro, he slashed Canute's chin. You cannot slash the king's cheek and just get away with it. You can't do that. He should have been killed, but Canute liked him, so all he did was put him in slavery. So starting the season, first episode, that boy Thorfinn gonna be a slave. He gonna be down bad in the trenches. He has to work his way up, but that boy will work his way up. All right, work his way up, supported by a great ensemble of new characters. You know, also well developed, and can't wait, man. So yeah, man. So I'm pretty much done with this video now. I'm kind of like going on and on because I'm just trying my best to like convey it without really spoiling. It's kind of annoying. I mean, I kind of just said a few things, but I'm not trying to like say anything too definitive because it's for this video for really anime only. Because it's like I don't want to say nothing too much. I said I want to do a manga section, but I really not. It's whatever. I'm just gonna keep like this. But like I said, man, expect some greatness. If you love writing, the beauty of character development, you're gonna see a character study for the ages. Trust me, fam. You will not be disappointed. This shit needs to hurry up and come out. Wait, what are y'all doing, man? Let's get it popping. You feel me? So thanks for watching this video, man. If I don't really care to shit get views. I don't really care to shit get views now. I just be making shit now. But yeah, man. So like, share, subscribe, man. Appreciate that. And that's it. As I said, man. My last video, my rant, my mindless rant. Thanks for the feedback on that. Appreciate that. I actually was gonna make another AOT video, bro, but it's like, you know what? I don't care. I was gonna make a video on the 8 extra pages, but dude, I don't give a shit. I don't care. Whatever. Yeah, man. Ended off by saying this, man. Listen, far west across the sea, there's a land free of slaves, free of war, warm and fertile land, many sheep, healthy fat ass sheep. And that land is called Vinland. You feel me? We out, man.
遥かな西、海の向こうにヴィンランドという名の土地がある。そこは暖かく豊かで、奴隷商人も戦の炎も届かぬ遠い地だ。どうだ、いつか俺たちと一緒にその地で暮らさないか。
フィンランド。
そうか。ここはフィンランドと